What is up, everybody? Good morning, good morning, good morning. What happened here? There we go. Oh. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. We're happy, having a good morning so far. I'm tuning in from New Jersey today. I'm actually in Long Branch, New Jersey, hanging out with some friends, some family, and excited to get on the phone. So we got things kicking off right now. Got the speakerphone going. We're ready to rock and roll. So hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. I wanted to come to you live, even on the holiday weekend, to show you it does not matter when you guys are calling. The point is make the call. So we come to you live each and every single Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, to show you that commercial real estate cold calling is simple. And if you know what to say, it can be easy. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. We appreciate it very much. Thank you for tuning in. If you guys could drop in the comments section down below where you guys are tuning in from, we would really appreciate that. Love to see where the audience is from. I got my hot coffee, got my water. I'm ready to go. And I'm making calls from New Jersey today. Back in New Jersey with family and friends. Hope you all had a fantastic Thanksgiving. Thank you for tuning in. You guys can drop in the comment section, where are you tuning in from? Who's joining us today? And by the way, again, if you guys have any questions, hello.
Please leave your message for.
From Atlanta, how you doing, Sergio? Thank you for tuning in, and we appreciate it. See if we can get some good leads today. Thank you for tuning in. Again, everyone here, you guys can always drop questions in the comment section down below. You can treat this like a free coaching session. We got some Black Friday deals on the coaching program, by the way, so make sure you DM us on Instagram. We have some awesome deals for you. Other than that, let's just have some fun today, guys.
3, 8, 4,
let's have some fun.
9.
And by the way, this is to show you, listen, I know Thanksgiving was yesterday, but we pick up the phones anyways. It does not matter. We make calls each and every single day. We probably will get a lot of voicemails, but it does not matter. It does not mean we can't make some magic happen. Again, if you guys can put in the comment section down below, where are you tuning in from? If you have any questions, you can put in the comment section down below. I'm actually going to also be sharing with you that we are going to be hosting a from Madison. What's going on, my man? What's going on, Amani? How you doing? I'm going to be talking about a quick event we have. We actually have an awesome event coming up. I'm going to drop that actually in the chat box down below. So hold on one second. Let me bring that up for you. So we have a business planning and goal setting workshop for 2024. It's going to be unbelievable. You guys are going to have a lot of fun. Let me see if I can find the event link. So it's December 13th at 6:30 p.m. EST. It's going to be an awesome event. We're doing business planning and goal setting. So if you want to make sure that you knock 2024 out of the park, you want to have the best year of your entire career.
6, 3, 2, 7, 0 does not answer.
It will be a fantastic session for you guys. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it. We come to you live each and every single Friday to show you commercial real estate cold calling. Hopefully, we're going to get some good calls today. I don't have my Post-its to write my goals down, which is kind of frustrating, but I wrote it down on my phone today. So every day, write your goals down. Every day, write your goals down. It definitely helps. So I'm going to share with you some information. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hi. I'm sorry. I'm looking for the property owner of a building on Chelsea Avenue in East Orange.
This is not the right number for that.
All right, no worries. Hope you had a happy Thanksgiving and have a great day.
You as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. That's it. Delete the number, move on. So, all right, here we go. So business planning and goal setting workshop. Here's the link.
0, 2, 9, 8.
Then the section down here. 1 second. Business planning and goal setting workshop. I don't know if that'll work. Hopefully you guys can click the link there. But if you guys are interested, just email us at info@henryeisenstein.com. I'll make sure my team members get you the right link. Tune in from Philadelphia. How you doing, Sonny? Thank you for the Thanksgiving wishes. I appreciate that. Had a wonderful time with the family. You know, my grandparents are not doing too well, so I was very happy to see them, spend some time with them. I love my family so much. I'm so lucky to have both sets of grandparents still. It's kind of crazy, but sadly, both my grandparents are actually, both of my grandmothers were diagnosed with cancer recently, um, but they're doing okay. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was looking for the property owner of the building on Chelsea Avenue in East Orange.
It's not, you got the wrong number.
Wrong number. No worries. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Thanks so much. Move on. Again, I like to clean up my list. So anytime you guys get a wrong number, make sure you delete it out of your system. Again, the business planning and goal setting workshop. Oh, I wrote gala. Nice. And the gala setting workshop. I like that. But check that out. It's December 13th.
Hello, this is Victor Lamar. I'm able to come to
December 13th, 6:30 p.m. EST. It's going to be about a 2-hour event, but it will ensure that you hit your goals. This is what I've been doing each and every single year. It really makes it simple and easy for me to achieve the goals that I'm looking to achieve. Hopefully, it'll do the same thing for you guys. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hi. I'm sorry. I was looking for the property owner of the building on Virginia Avenue in Atlantic City.
Yeah.
Yeah, hi. My name is Henry. I'm a local investor here in town, and I was calling you to see if you'd be totally against selling the property.
I don't know because my husband is not home.
Okay.
I don't know about that.
Is there a better time that I should call back to see if he's open?
Yeah, call me at night time, like after 5 or 6.
After 5 or 6. Okay, I can definitely do that. No problem. All right, enjoy the rest of the day, and I can call this number at like 5:30 today.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
Bye now.
Okay.
All right. I make sure that I mute the number always, even though sometimes I forget to unmute it, but I wanted to make sure that I mute it. Just taking out a note. Call back after 5 p.m., 11:24. Okay, on to the next. Unmute. Let's rock and roll. Thank you guys for tuning in again. Coming to you live each and every single Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern time, to show you just like, listen, commercial real estate cold calling, it never fails, right? If you know what to say, which by the way, in the description down below, you will see a script book link. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hi. I'm looking for the property owner of the building on Chelsea Avenue in East Orange.
Excuse me?
Sorry, say it again.
No, I cannot hear you.
All right.
I'm driving right now.
Okay, yeah. My name is Henry. I'm a local investor, and I was looking for the property owner of the building on Chelsea Avenue in East Orange.
Are you talking?
I might have the wrong number. I apologize. Have a great day.
Give me a call later. I'm driving right now.
Okay, you got it. Okay. Anyways, we're gonna keep it going. But basically, just to kind of give you guys an understanding, if you guys are new to the channel, this is to give you an example that we pull lead lists from Reonomy and CoStar. We scrub those lists, and then we throw it into a dialer called Mojo. And we hit the lists, right? This dials 3 numbers at the same exact time. So if you're in the cold calling space, but you do not have a dialer, I'd recommend getting a dialer. It's super, super supportive in order to achieve some goals. Because it's like, listen, it's hard to make any real money. Hello? Let me try to call this guy back. 6 months. All right. Let me redial this because I think that's the right number. It's hard to make money when you're only picking up the phone, having 10 calls a day, 20 calls a day. I mean, like my average team member does, 400 minimum calls a day. Hi, can you hear me now? I'm sorry. Yeah, hi, my name is Henry. I was calling you about the building you have on Avenue E or North Avenue in Cranford. Can you hear me?
Yep, I heard.
Yeah, okay, hey. So yeah, I was calling you about the building on North Ave in Cranford because I'm a local investor here in town and I'm looking to move some money for tax purposes. And I was curious if you'd be totally against selling the property.
The prices?
Well, what kind of price does it need to be?
up to my partner like that, but we just that building's almost totally reamped.
Nice.
I have to see like where we are and everything. Because I'm middle of like apartments all getting done, basement up down. We put new sewer lines in, new gas, new water. Everything's coming into this building, all new electric. The building had a little bit of a settlement problem in the floors. The guys had the rafters. We fixed all that. So this building's gonna be all good.
Nice. How many apartments are you going to have there?
We got 4 apartments and 2 storefronts.
Got it. So 6 total units.
Yes.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice. I mean, did you just buy this building or you've had it for quite some time?
No, we bought it.
Okay. Nice. Very nice. I mean, did you have any other properties besides this one that you might be open to possibly selling, or was this the only one?
Right now, it's up for sale.
Got it.
Actually looking for 300,000 square foot ourselves. So
300. Hold on. You're looking for 300,000 square feet of what?
from rental space, warehousing.
Okay. Where?
Union County, Middlesex County, somewhere in this area.
Okay. I mean, for 300,000 feet, I mean, what kind of budget do you have for the 300,000 feet?
That's what you have.
I mean, I have a vacant 200,000. I have a vacant 200,000 square foot warehouse building. But he's looking for like $150 a foot.
150 a foot.
Yep.
What kind of conditions building? What
in-
county?
It's in Bordentown. It's in Bordentown, so it's like Central Jersey. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if we want to go that far because we have some other buildings in the area like to stay locally, but something around we got a piece of property now that we have some acres over there. Developing that.
Nice.
So
Nice.
like 14 acres there.
So you're okay. Got it. I mean, and you're looking at.
It's just kind of we bought that with someone that we just kind of it just came up on the market over there. I'm originally from town. I live in town, so we purchased it. Then we'll see what we're gonna do with it.
I also have a building that's like 140,000 feet across. I think it's like 6 or 7 acres. But it's some parts are multi-story. It's got a lot of truck parking. This is and it's an older property, but they're only looking for. Let me see the quick numbers real fast. They're looking for 18 million divided by 140. I think 148,000 feet.
140.
So
How many acres did it?
like 6.5, maybe 7 acres.
So yeah, market. All right, do me a favor. Send me some stuff. I gotta grab this.
Yeah, that's fine. Hold on. Is this your cell? The best way to send you something?
It's myself.
All right, awesome. All right, what was your first name? Jeff. All right, my name's Henry. Thanks so much. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. So look, I redialed this guy, right? Like this is somebody who answered the phone. I said hello. They hung up on me, and I redialed it. It just looked like Mojo said this was a cell phone number, so I'd imagine got to try it at least once, right? So decent phone call. I mean, look, the guy's looking for. I'm just taking some notes here, so give me 1 minute. So this guy looking for 300,000 square feet worth of warehouse space, central to North Jersey. Let me put this here, and then I'm just going to grab a cell phone, and we're going to keep it going. This simple game is, guys, right? Like, so now I have a few properties I'm going to send them. So here, send over, I'm just going to write the 2 addresses we have here. And that's it. And then we're going to move on to the next person. And then, like, again, I'm going to try to get his email. Obviously, he was running off the phone, but we had a good conversation nonetheless, and on to the next person. That's a good buyer, right? 300,000 square feet worth of warehouse space. Yeah, that's not too shabby. We'll take it. We will take it. Again, guys, we appreciate you tuning in. If you guys can keep dropping in the chat box, where are you guys tuning in from? Are you guys making cold calls today? What questions do you have in regards to cold calling? You can treat this like a coaching session. So if you have any situational, objections that you're getting all the time, if you guys are getting, whether it's objections or questions or deals you want me to underwrite, or you got a deal and you're like, how do I make an offer on this property? Whatever you need support with, we're here for it. So if you have any questions, you can either put in the comment section here.
Hello, this is Hammer, and I'm sorry I'm not supposed to get your.
So you can either put in the comment section here, or you can email info@henryeisenstein.com. And again, we do have a business workshop, a business planning and goal setting workshop, December 13th at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a free event virtually. We do have in-person tickets if you'd like. There's very limited seats. I think there's only like 30 seats, and we're halfway sold out already. So I'd love to see you guys if you guys are open to checking it out as well. If you have any questions, you can email us at info@henryeisenstein.com or DM us on Instagram. Otherwise, guys, let's keep rocking. We're going to have some fun today. We're going to try to get some leads. Right now, we just got a nice buyer lead looking for 300,000 square feet worth of warehouse. I got a couple deals I'm going to send over. Other than that, guys, I mean, we're tuning in from New Jersey. I'm in my hotel here in New Jersey, and having a nice time. Got my dog hanging out with me. My fiance is out working, doing her thing. This is how simple it can be, guys, right? I do this from all over the country. Whenever I travel, I get set up. I hit the phones. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hi, I'm
Yes.
sorry. I was looking for the property owner of the building on Ackerman Avenue in Clifton. How you doing?
Looking for, but it's the wrong number.
Wrong number, no worries. Have a great day, no worries. So, anyways, all right, so let's talk about a few things. So in the business planning workshop, we're going to be talking about how to find a strong why that will actually take you through bigger than money, right? Because if your goal is just to earn a certain amount of money, it's very rare that people will achieve it. You need to have a much stronger why than just earning an extra buck, right? So we work on creating a strong why that will drive you through the good times and the tougher times, right? We talk about how to figure out what your avatar looks like so you know who you're actually prospecting for, right? Like, because people sometimes just prospect to prospect. I don't want to prospect to prospect. I want to prospect to find something specific, right? So we look for very specific types of individuals, right? So we're going to talk about creating an avatar. We're going to talk about lead generation strategies that you may or may not know of or be utilizing. And we're going to talk about
Reach is not available.
We're going to be talking about within those lead generation strategies, how to then create a schedule that you can follow that will allow you to get the greatest results when it comes to lead generation. We're going to be talking about lead conversion strategies to make sure that not only do your leads, map, that you're targeting the right leads, you're doing it in the right way, you're doing it around the right time, but you're also then going to convert those leads to dollars, because that's why we prospect, right? We're going to talk about exactly all the strategies there. We're going to be talking about goal setting the right way, because a lot of people set goals the wrong way, right? I never knew how to set goals when I was younger. All right. I just said I wanted to make 100 grand, right? Or I wanted to make $1 million, right? And we all say these numbers or whatever. And then you sort of, by the end of the year, you just sort of achieve it or not, right? Hello?
Again, press it.
That's not the right number. So, it's like, listen, I've been there, right? I've set goals, and then I just get to the end of the year and I'm like, did I achieve, I achieved my goals or I didn't, right? Like, it wasn't like, there wasn't a plan behind it. So we're going to talk about how to have an actual plan of how to achieve the goal you set. So we're going to break down the numbers, make it really easy. And it's not going to just be about income, because most people don't realize that a goal of how much, quote, money to make, right? Like, everyone just thinks about how much money you want to earn. However, people don't talk about all the other the aspects of goal setting around having financial goals, right? Because there's also investing goals, debt pay down goals. You might be in a place where you need to pay down some debt, right? There's not only the investment goals, but there's the savings goal.
Voice messaging service.
There's the gross income goal, right? And then there's the net income goal, right? How much passive cash flow, right? Or passive income do you want, right? There's a bunch of different facets of setting financial goals that we'll have to talk about. What's the format information? This is just a question. I'll put it up here on the screen. What's the format and information? Sorry, I don't know why it doesn't connect to the name, so I apologize for that, but we're going to answer your question anyways. So what's the format and information you send over to a potential buyer that piques their interest? So actually, I'll leave this up. So what I think is interesting, though, so this is like when you're pitching a deal, as an example. That's what I'm guessing this is pertaining to. So when I'm pitching a deal, I like to give them as much financial information as possible, because that's how people typically make decisions, is based off of the financials. So we like to try to give them as much financials as possible. We don't like to try to tell them it's a 7 cap or an 8 cap or whatever cap. We like to just be very direct. Strip center, bunch of images. We like to do all the financials. We like to also try to say that, where the value add is. We try to explain where the value add is. We try to say, rents are substantially below market. We do believe there's a 30% buffer, 22% buffer, 38% buffer in rents that you can increase the rents over time. We also like to try to put the price per square foot. Yeah, hi, I'm sorry. I was looking for the property owner of the building on Springfield Avenue.
Sorry, you have the wrong number.
Wrong number. No worries. Have a great day, my friend. Thank you. Bye now. Let me just delete the number. Okay, on to the next. So we like to price per square foot is very important. Price per unit, if you're doing with multifamily, price per square foot is more retail or industrial or office. But I like to do that. If you're dealing with hotels, you do price per key, right? That kind of stuff's important. How much the net operating income is. You're going to put that down. You're going to want to get all the details, right? Like if you're sending over brief information, like you can send over brief information on the first email, and if their interest is piqued. Hello. I'm sorry. Yeah, I have the wrong number. I apologize. Got to stay hydrated, people, especially in the cold. I appreciate that. We're going to have an awesome time on the goal setting workshop. Again, that's December 13th, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Free virtual seats, absolutely free. But we also do have in person. So if you're local to South Beach, Florida, we're going to have, I think we have 25 or 30 in-person seats. There's a couple options there. So I'd love to be able to see you there if you can. But the seats are limited, which is why we charge. But it's basically first come, first serve. We're not trying to charge a lot. But virtual is free. But anyways, hope that supports your question. So we try to make sure that we give them enough information to pique their interest.
You have reached 609.
Right, price per square foot and price per unit is a pretty good place to start. Right, like, hey, I got a 22 unit building for $142,000 a unit, or I have a 30,000 square foot warehouse for $115 a square foot. I mean, like that kind of stuff is like, oh, okay, like they can do enough math in their head. Right. And then you can put like a net operating income number next to it. That kind of stuff will really be supportive, because listen, I'm an investor too. Right. So I want to have as much information as possible. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm looking for the property owner of the building on Route 31 in Pennington.
Who the heck are you?
I might have the wrong number. My apologies. Have a great day. Who the heck are you? That's what happens when you call New Jersey, people, right? Follow-up question. All right, let's go for it. When do you decide a buyer is not serious versus when they are? Okay. Thank you for tuning in, Tom. We appreciate you very much. Thank you tuning in, John. We appreciate you. So, okay. Sorry, I'm trying to multitask, Hello?
Yeah?
Yeah, hi. I'm sorry. I was looking for the property owner of the building on Springfield Avenue in Bohol.
No, I think you call the wrong number.
Wrong number. My apologies. Have a great day. Okay, cool. All right, so let's answer your question. When do I decide whether this is, by the way, this is incredibly important, okay? How do you know when a buyer is not serious versus when they are? What's up, Joe? How we doing? So I think that this is a very, very important question because so many people waste time, and I've been there, right? I've been there in my career. So many people waste time with buyers that are not legitimate. Okay. It's just like even in residential, right? It's like, imagine because this is how funny this is. Okay. Think about residential for a second. I know a lot of commercial brokers are listening to you, but I want you to think about residential for a quick second. Okay. Would you take a buyer? What's up, Sal? How we doing? Would you take a buyer who calls you up out of the blue, right? Or even let's say you're just chatting, right? Would you take a buyer to go see a $3 million house? Would you take the time out of your day to go show them a $3 million house because they sent you a link or, you guys were just chatting about something? And they're like, oh, I'd love to, maybe take a look at this $3 million house. Would you show them a $3 million house without proving to you that they are financially qualified? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hi, I'm sorry. I was looking for the property owner of the building on Mott Street in Newark. Zoe. Oh, sorry. Zoe, it's okay. You can calm down. My name's Henry. I'm a local investor in town. I was looking for the property building on Mott Street in Newark. For free. I'd love to get something for free, but interesting. All right, we're gonna keep it going. Somebody knocked on the door. Zoe, calm it down. Zoe, calm down. Hello,
Mr. Cold Caller.
Yeah, hi. I'm sorry. I was looking for the building owner of the building on Hampton Place in Elizabeth.
Yeah, I know what you're doing. I've done it before. I'm not interested in selling. I appreciate it, though.
Thanks.
Thank
Have
you.
a great day. No worries. See, we have some people who appreciate it. Anyway, so would you take somebody to go see a $3 million building, right? No, I probably would not. You'd have to see some financial. Show me a proof of funds. Show me your pre-approval letter. Show me your term sheet with your bank. Show me that you can actually qualify for this $3 million building. I'm sorry, I have the wrong number. Call back the same person. Whatever. So, like you can't just go, right? Exactly. John says, hell no, I'd have a pre-approval. You got to see a pre-approval, right? So people don't do that in commercial for whatever reason. Someone could go, oh, I'm interested in a $20 million investment property, and they don't ask for proof of funds. They don't ask for an approval letter. They don't ask for anything, right? And then they just go, oh, let's write up a letter of intent. That's not how you can conduct business, right? Zoe, hey, it's okay. One person knocked on the door. It's okay. I got my guard dog with me. She's a little poodle. She ain't guarding much. Yeah, hi. I'm sorry. I was looking for the property owner of the building on Chestnut Avenue in Vineland.
Yeah, it's not good.
That's not you? I might have the wrong number. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Have a good one. My dog is going nuts. That's what happens when you're in a hotel, I guess. There's a lot of noise here. Yeah, you know what I'm going to do? Watch this. Hey, so. All right. It's okay. It's okay. Doesn't matter. You okay? It's all right. We're going to make some cold calls with my dog, okay? The point is that in the commercial world, right, how do you know they're serious? You ask them a few key questions. And by the way, these questions are in my script book, okay? These are in the script book. How many properties do you own?
To continue.
1 second. These are questions that are in the script book for free, okay, guys? How many properties do you own? How much cash do you have on hand to invest in property right now? How many properties have you bought in the last 12 months? These are great questions to be asking, right? How much cash on the hand do you have right now to buy your next property? Okay, these are fantastic questions to be asking any buyer you have, right? Now, listen, I work with a couple guys that are syndicators. They raise capital all the time. So
Been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're
it's okay for them like not have a ton of cash in the bank, right? Some of these guys have, a few $100,000 to $1 million in the bank, but they're looking at $20 million deals, but they will syndicate money. So not having, hypothetically, $5 to $10 million in the bank to buy a $20 million building, that's okay, right? But you want to ask them, is like, how much money do you have on hand in order to invest in real estate? Right? That's a great question. Number 2, how many properties do you own? Number 3, how many properties have you bought in the last 12 months? That's a big one. Okay. This is why I work with a lot of, sometimes, my syndicators are some of my best clients because they're constantly buying properties, right? Like, but these are very seasoned syndicators. These are not just BS syndicators that are looking to do their first deal, right? These are syndicators who are buying a ton of property every year, 10, 20, 30, 40 properties a year, right? So when you're dealing with people like that, there's a lot of opportunity to make some money together, right? But, so it's not about how much money they have on hand, but how many properties have you bought in the last 12 months is a great question you can ask an investor, right? Because there are some people who own 30 properties right now, big time investors, okay? And they own $100 million worth of property, but they haven't bought a property in 5 years. It's like, they're probably not going to buy a property right now. So you're like, oh, well, this could be a great person to be working with, but maybe not, right? So hope that helps you. Oh, we got to click next. Okay. Hope that helps answer that question. But you need to vet your buyers. Very, very, very important, because you will spin your wheels working with those types of investors. So you want to go down? It's okay. You just want to lay on my lap? Okay, that's fine. Thank you for the questions. I appreciate it. So if you guys have any questions, you guys can obviously put it down in the comment section down below. I'll rip on that for a little bit. But yeah, so anyways, in regards to the goal setting workshop, again, that's December 13th, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys can check that out by emailing us at info@henryeisenstein.com. Actually, maybe I can put it in the comment section. I don't know if you guys can. Oh, that is not the right link. Hold on 1 second. Here you go. Let's see if I can share this. Oh, here we go. Let's you guys can check it out. I don't know if you can click the link, but why is it like that? Maybe I can do it like this. There you go. Shorter link. There you go. Sorry about that. I don't know why I was going off like that. All right, so you want to go down? I got you, sweetheart. There you go. Let's hang out. Okay. Hi, sweetheart. Yes, we're gonna go for a walk as soon as Daddy's done with his live stream. Okay. So I'd love to see you guys tune in to the workshop. It's free for a virtual ticket. All virtual tickets are free. Send it out to your colleagues. Send it out to your business partners, your teams. Love to have you guys all on. We're gonna have a great time. No, the dog's just hanging out on the couch behind me. Good. So, other than that, guys, let's see if we have any more questions going through here. So, next question I have here is lead generation. Okay. Besides cold calling, Henry, do you do anything else for lead generation? Yes. So, when it comes to lead generation, cold calling is our number one, right? We do, it's just something that we find is super controllable. We like to, we can scale sales teams. Like that's what we like to focus on. However, we do a little bit of a few other things, right? So obviously I do social media. So, I like to put out a lot of content, as you guys know. But on top of that, we also do a lot of automated campaigns, right? So we send out something between 500 and 1,000 text messages a day. And we get auto emails, we get auto text messages back, right? So we send out 1,000 text messages, cold texts, ringless voicemails, emails, you name it. So we do about 1,000 a day, cold. So these are lead lists that we've pulled, prospected a few times.
Hello.
Yeah, hi, my name is Henry. I was calling for the property owner of Monticello Avenue in Jersey City.
Okay, what do you want?
My name is Henry. Like I said, I'm a local investor in town, and I was just calling to see if you'd be totally against selling the property.
I'm absolutely totally against. Please don't call me again. Thank you.
No worries. Have a great day. Absolutely totally against. And by the way, what I will do is I'll make a note and call her back in 6 months. Right? So it's like, she's not interested today, no problem. I'll call back in 6 months. Maybe something's changed. I guess I don't need the vest anymore. This is my Pebble Beach jacket, my Pebble Beach vest. I got that from Pebble Beach itself in California. My fiance's father lives pretty close to it, so we went to go check it out.
Forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
All right, let's keep it going. So anyway, so we do a lot of automated text campaigns, but I'd recommend this. I recommend this. When you're doing, when you're trying to lead generate in this business, right? We're going to be talking about this on the business planning and goal setting workshop. But what's important to note is that you can do any type of lead generation you want. Okay, you can. I chose cold calling. I'm a huge fan of it. Okay, but you can do anything you want, right? You can call it. You can work sphere of influence.
Automated voice messaging system.
You can do social media. Okay, you can do cold calling or cold DMs or direct messages, whatever you want. You can do mailers. You can do all these different things. However, I want to be super clear, right? You need to be doing it on the rule of 100, right? Hormozy talks about this. I'm such a supporter of what he said, okay? And he talks about the rule of 100. You cannot go out and be incredibly successful and do, call 4 people a day. You just can't, right? Like you can't do can't go, oh, well, I'm going to focus on warm business, build a referral network, and speak to 4 people a day. You just can't do that. Right? Because somebody like myself who, making 400 plus calls a day, every day across all my salespeople, times 400 for every salesperson, right? We're making 10,000 plus calls a day, right? So it's like, it's going to be very hard to compete. But if you go like, hey, I'm going to make 200 calls, 300 calls, 400 calls, 500, whatever you're going to do, right? I don't care if it's to warm, and by the way, if you're like, how do I on planet Earth do I make?
Hello?
Yeah, hi, I'm sorry. I was looking for the property owner of the building on Freelinghausen in Newark. And she hung up on me. Okay. But if you're not able, right? If you're not playing in the game of 100s, right? Think about how many people you're going to have in your contact. How many people do you have in your contact book right now? Right? Let's see how many people I have in my contacts. How many people do I have in my contacts? And by the way, I don't save a lot of contacts. But let's just see how many I have real quick. Hello? Hello? All right. On to the next. Okay, ready? I have 2,886 contacts in my phone. I don't know if you guys can see that. There you go. 2,866. I have 2,866 contacts in my phone. Okay. What's interesting though is like, okay, I could probably, that means I have enough to call 100 a day. Okay. For an entire month, just about. Okay. Monday through Friday, which is only about 20 days. Yeah. Hi, I'm sorry. I was looking for the property owner of the building on East Main Street in Morristown.
Where's that?
Where is that? Okay. I might have the wrong number then. No worries, my friend. Take care. That's an interesting answer for somebody who owns the property. Where is that? Nice. By the way, we're going to keep going today till about 12 noon Eastern time. So we got plenty of time to answer all your questions. If you have any questions in regards to cold calling, prospecting, lead generation, lead conversion, business, sales, prospecting, you name it, drop it in the chat box. We're going to be able to support you. So I think it's important to like, listen, I have the ability, right? Where it's like, even if I just said I couldn't do any cold calling, right? If all of a sudden I couldn't cold call anymore, I could call every single person in my phone book, right? I have 2,866 contacts. That means I can do 100 a day for 28 days straight. And then I would just recycle, right? And obviously you're not going to speak to all 100. I can have 100 conversations a day, but I could try to shoot for that every day, right? So it's like, and if I could not do that, if I could not pick up the phone, right? Then the only way that I would be able to do any business is like, I got to drive around. I got to look for properties that are really beat up and ugly, right? I got to go out and network my tail off, right? I got to be going to 3 networking events a day, right? I would just be constantly at these high level, these huge events, right? Or, as highest level events that I possibly could to try to be in rooms with people who have a lot of money and want to invest in real estate. Like you have to just keep playing the next level of the game, right? And if I couldn't do that, I'd be doing, a ton more content specifically targeting my clientele. Right? I would be doing more content online than anybody else. I'd be putting out 10 videos a day.
Forwarded to voicemail.
Right? I would do 10 videos a day specifically on just how do I support the sellers, right? Like I would be talking to people. It's like, hey, dealing with estates, right? There's a death in the family. I would be doing so much video content about estates. I would be doing it about divorce. I would do it about tax planning, right? All these different things, right? Like that I'm specifically talking to my clientele, right? That's what's gonna drive the content. Can I talk about what it's like to be on an EXP team? Does that team have sales meetings? Does also EXP commercial? Yeah, hi, I'm sorry. I was looking for the property owner on Jackson Street in Hoboken.
Sorry, not me.
Got it. Wrong number. No worries. Have a great day. Bye now. Delete the phone number. Move to the next one. Okay. So, prevent an occasional double close. No, you can.
Your phone has been intercepted by Nomo Robo.
John, I would say this, right? Email me directly at info@henryeisenstein.com and let's have a conversation because that's a much deeper, probably 30-minute conversation. Much easier to do over the phone together. So go in the description of my YouTube channel. You can just schedule a call with us and just put in the notes section, Henry told me to schedule a call. Right? From the live stream, right? You can just say that and I'll take care of everything. Okay. So he's just asking questions about teams. I mean, I can definitely talk about, it depends on the team you join. Yeah, you got to join. So he's talking about teams. He's like saying, hey, can I talk about what it's like to be on an EXP team and does a team have sales meetings? So the short story is depends on the team that you join, right? Like my team has sales meetings every day, right? It's something that like it's very common, obviously, for high performing teams to have sales meetings. You're going to have several of them, right? Because meetings are very important. It doesn't mean you have to have just meetings to have meetings, but you want to make sure that you're getting things done, right? You want to do constant check-ins and making sure everyone's held accountable, right? So certain teams have sales meetings and other teams I know have like maybe one meeting a week, right? And then maybe their performance isn't as high, but I think that most of my teams we do 3 meetings a day. Hello? Yeah, hi, I'm sorry. I'm looking for the property owner of the building on Myrtle Street in Cranford.
Speaking forward, sir.
Yeah, hi, I'm Henry. I run a small investment office locally, and we're looking to move some money for tax purposes. And I'm just curious if you'd be.
I think you've called me before on the properties that I have.
Possibly. Yeah. Okay. I mean, look. I do make a lot of calls because we do have a lot of money kind of stacked away for 1031 exchanges. So, is Myrtle Avenue something you might consider selling?
1031 is usually guys look
for single tenant buildings, aren't they?
I mean, we look for any type of investment property. I'm not saying single tenant or multi-tenant is both okay with us.
Wow.
Because I'm not looking to occupy the building. I'm looking just for strict investment. So I mean, do you occupy Myrtle Avenue, or is this something you have as a rental property?
I have 4 tenants in
Got it. Okay. And is this
there.
some?
Where are you located, by the way?
I have an office in Red Bank.
Okay.
Yeah. So you know, I grew up in Freehold.
I've got a lot of properties. That's why you might keep calling me.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, sorry to keep pestering you, but we're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. I'm sure. Yeah. Actually, sorry, my name is Henry. What was your first name? I didn't catch it at the beginning. Jed. Yeah, great chatting with you, Jed. So, for Myrtle Avenue, again, it looks like it's a 30,000 square foot building, industrial wise, right? Okay.
That's how.
I just wanted to make sure because I see a bunch of numbers online. So,
2.1 acres.
got it. So, I mean, if we can come to some type of
You know, I'm not really a seller, but if a guy pays enough, I'll talk to him.
okay. So, I mean, what do you feel like is a number that would quote be enough for you to consider selling it?
Well, you got 30,000 feet. You give me a number.
I mean, we just bought a building locally that was 35,000 feet for roughly $3.8 million.
It's very cheap.
Yeah, it was a good price.
So a little over $100 a foot. Most of these buildings are $200 a foot. Most.
Yeah, I mean, like the ones that we're looking at it for, like that are closer, like that are like 175 to 180 a foot.
And what town is this building you paid 3.8 for 35,000 foot?
In Cranford. No, in Cranford.
In Cranford.
Yeah.
I wish I would have known about that building.
Well, look, next one we have that we can, we'll send it your way. Just because obviously we can't buy everything, but why don't we?
The building obviously has got 4 tenants and a lot of money. Okay.
Is it triple net tenants or no?
I can't consider it in one sentence. There are a couple. I pay the taxes and I pay the water for everybody.
You pay taxes and water. Got it.
No, you don't got it. You don't got it. Let me finish the sentence, then you'll definitely have it.
Go for it.
2 of them, I pay. 2 of them pay for everything else. The other 2, I'm doing maintenance and repairs.
Got it. Okay. Now I understand.
That's how it's going. But I'm getting ready to switch over to everything is the gas is all separated for the heat and the electric is all separated.
Okay.
But I'm waiting for your leases to expire, and then all I will pay is taxes, water, and some common area. Not too much. That's where it's heading in a couple of years.
Okay, nice.
Because everything's all divided up.
Sure.
So the building was a single tenant building.
Okay.
It was a very well-known building. It used to be Hemwall fire extinguishers.
Got it.
I don't know if you got it, but it was a big place. They had 45 people working in that place.
Nice.
So they were the owners, and they used it for themselves. I bought it from them. And
Understood.
they were a triple net tenant. I'm not finished yet. I know you understand.
I'm just taking notes while you're talking. So.
There's more to say than I understand because I didn't tell you everything. Okay, they were with me for 13 years. Then I divided the building into 4 units. They were single tenant. Yeah. But when you have 30,000 feet, for me, it's hard to find a single tenant person.
Mm-hmm.
For me, other people, maybe they do better than me. So I got 2 units that are 10,000. I got one that's 4,500 and one that's 5,500.
Got it.
And then 30 stands.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. 2 at 10,000, 145, 155.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
And
mean, I got a couple of $100 a foot for the building. I consider it. You know.
yeah, I mean, listen, I mean, you know, would you consider somewhere around like the 140, 150 range a foot? I mean, somewhere in like the 4.5 million range, 4.2,
No,
4.5.
because I make too much money with the building. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, so I mean, like to pay you something like, you know, let's say 5 million in it as an example. I'm guessing then the building would be bringing.
Back up and tell me again.
I'm saying to pay you as a hypothetical, to pay you $5 million for this building. Okay, just as a rough number.
That's not even 200.
I know that. Which, like,
Okay.
listen, I mean, I wish I had the kind of money in the bank where I could pay you any number you wanted. So in order to even pay you 5 million, the building would have to be rented out for roughly 15 minimum, actually $16 a square foot, triple net.
It's not.
Yeah, so that's why I'm trying to say, like, you know, I'm imagining that you're probably not getting 16 a foot triple net.
Don't
So-
trip on it at all because I pay taxes when I do it. The other two, I pay taxes, water, and I pay their heat and their repairs.
got it.
So obviously, I'm 16,000 a foot triple net.
Understood. Yeah, so I mean, like, look, I mean, obviously, I can try to run some numbers, try to see where I can be on this, Jed, to try to see if I can make this as lucrative as possible. I'm just, you know, I mean, would you?
In order to consider it, you know, it's got to be a strong price. People, you know, it's a moneymaker. Why?
So what would be a strong price for you?
I'm not going to answer that question. That one I will not answer. I told you what I feel these buildings.
Well, I mean, I said,
bring 200 a foot. You know.
yeah. So around the 6 million number.
Again, I'm not going to answer that question. Okay.
But listen, I'm not trying to pick and prod at you. I just know I need, like, if I'm going to go to my lender.
I'm not saying you're. I'm not saying, but that I would have consideration for that, and subject to a 1031.
Yeah, because you'd have to move some money. So I'm curious. Besides
Well,
this,
I did them before. Okay, I
Yeah.
know how to do it. I got the right company. I'm set up. You know, it's not a big thing. For a guy who doesn't know where to do it, how to do it, scary, you know.
yeah. So I'm curious, Jed. I mean, do you happen to have any other properties besides this one in which you'd possibly consider selling that's maybe larger than this 30,000 foot building?
Probably I own a lot of triple net properties, but I don't have these 30,000 foot.
Gotcha.
2 acres. I mean, 2 acres in Cranford. Go find it. It's not there.
Yep.
I don't see it. This building you said you bought is how big is the land there?
A little bit smaller than yours.
It's got to be a lot smaller.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's like an acre. I think it's like an acre and a quarter. So I am curious, Jed. Is there, besides this one? I know you said this is the largest property you have. I'm going to do some due diligence. I'm going to try to be, you know, I'm going to try to get you the best number I can to at least give you something to consider. Is there any of the other properties that you said that you own, something that you at least might consider selling?
Just hold 1 second. I got a call cutting. Hold on.
We're trying here, people. We are trying. We're on mute, but we're trying to get this guy to possibly sell me something. I'm gonna make an offer. I don't know if I can make a $6 million offer. I can. I mean, I don't even think 5 million. 5 million is too high. I'll be into like the 4.5 million range, right? Like 150 a foot. I got to make something, right? 4.5 million range. The guy's.
Hey, your first name again was what?
Yeah, my first name is Henry.
Henry. Okay.
Yes, sir. So,
All right.
what else do you have in mind that you might consider selling?
I really am not considering anything, but I mean, if I got a lot of money, maybe I'll sell. Maybe.
Well, I mean, a couple triple net buildings might be lucrative for my partners here.
A couple of what?
Triple net properties, like you had mentioned, might be something lucrative for us.
give me a call back like tonight or another time, like another call waiting.
No, it's fine. What, let me just grab your email then, and I'll let you run. This way I can get you something in writing, and then you can see what you want to do with it. You prefer a phone call? Okay, no worries, Jed. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll chat with you either later today or over the weekend.
Thank you.
Thanks. Take care. Bye. Okay. Interesting phone call. Let me just take a note here. Wants at least 200 foot, which is crazy to me. Looking for a great price. Great price. Great price. 2 tenants on triple net and 2 on net. Landlord pays taxes and water. Okay, let's keep it going. I made an offer of I'm gonna say wants 6. Okay, let's go to the next one. All right, let's answer some more of your questions. Sal's asking, do I only have one phone? Yes, I only have one phone, but I have an office line that's connected, which is the number that everybody hears. So, you know, this is, I only have one cell phone, but I have an office line that's connected to everything. So any number that you guys hear about, like that 908 number you can call, it goes directly to my cell phone. But it's like a Google Voice number. Let's see what else here. Trey is asking, how do I structure your deals to make your commission spread in states that I'm not licensed to broker a transaction? Are you wholesaling or somehow joint venturing with your buyer to make your cut? So what's important to understand is, like, when I'm doing out-of-state transactions that I'm not, quote, licensed in, I have other agents that can do the business for me that I'm partnered with in those areas. So the deal goes through them, and I make a 50% referral fee, as an example. If they did half the work, they make half the money, right? That's just how it works. But a lot of times that's how it works. But also, like, I call as a principal buyer, so I can do whatever I want. I'm allowed to buy a property, and then once I close on it, I can sell a property, right? So I'm legally allowed to do that. No problem. I just want to make sure I grab the information of everything I needed here. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Okay, got his numbers. Okay, done. Next. Okay, let's go to the next one. All right, Amani. Monty's asking, after you send an offer, what's my follow-up like? So my goal is to send somewhere between 3 and 6 offers within the first 30 days. Okay. Just to give this person some type of legitimacy, saying, like, I'm working for it. Like, obviously, if I'm saying I'm the buyer, I'm not going to send them another offer from somebody else, obviously, right? Like, I'll send him an offer, and then based on their feedback, I'll try to send them an updated offer, and I'll try to come up a little bit. But I want to do as much as I can when it comes to offers, because offers are like one of the best ways to follow up with somebody. Hello?
Again, press any.
Okay. But it's like one of the best ways you can follow up with somebody. So if you sent over an offer and then they didn't give you any feedback, you can call them up and say, like, hey, I sent you an offer. Just wanted to make sure you got it. They can say yes. They can say yes that they got it. And you could say, I also have another offer for you, and it's $5,000 higher than that one, or $25,000, $50,000 higher than that one. Or you may even lower. You could be lower than that one. Hey, I have another offer for you, and it's 50, it's 50 grand lower, but I wanted to make sure I present every offer I can to you. But the point of it is, like, our follow-up systems are sort of like, how do we get to 20 touches as fast as freaking possible, right? Because I'm going to click next here. Because we know that we have the highest level of conversion opportunity above 12 contacts, right? So we try to get to 12 contacts within the first, like, 3 to 5 days, right? Between like 3 phone calls in 5 or 6 or 7 days, right? 3 to 4 or 5 phone calls. We'll do 3 or 4 or 5 text messages. We'll do 3, 4 or 5 emails, and we'll do sometimes we'll send them a handwritten letter. We'll send, again, we can send them another email, right? So we're touching this, within the first 5 to 7 days, they're getting a bunch of different. Hello?
Hello, we are not available now.
They're getting a bunch of communication from us, bunch of different communication, right? Again, text messages, emails, and calls. So obviously, depending on how hot the lead is, right? Because it's like, if it's not a great lead, like this guy as an example, we just had a conversation. That's 1 touch. I'm going to shoot him a text message. That's a 2nd touch. I have not gotten his email, which is annoying. But if I did get his email, that'd be a 3rd touch, all within the first 15 to 30 minutes of contacting this person. Okay. Then, hello. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, hi. I'm sorry. I was looking for the property owner of the building on Godwin Avenue. Or not. Okay. Hey, Zoe. Zoe, cut it out. It's okay. Your dad's right here. My dog is oh, you see her right there? There she is. That little baby. You're just a little princess. Yeah, hi. I'm sorry. I was looking for the hi, I'm looking for the property owner of the building on County Road in Secaucus.
Yep, that's me.
Yeah, hi. My name is Henry. I was calling you about the property because I run an investment company locally and I'm going through a 1031. And I was just curious if you'd be totally against selling the property.
Yeah, no interest. No.
Gotcha. Are you at all open to buying anything else? If we happen to say no to a pretty decent deal, should I be sending it your way?
Not at the moment.
Not at the moment. You're sitting tight. Okay. Should I follow up with you in the new year, or what's your game plan?
You know what? I want to sell any properties in the near future.
Got
I'm
it.
actually working on new development currently.
Nice. Okay. I mean, if I have lots of land that I think might be perfect for redevelopment, is that something you take a look at, or what are you looking for?
Yeah, you can send it my way.
Okay. What kind of development deals do you work on? Just only warehousing space, or
Yes, only industrial flex.
industrial flex? Okay. And then do you have like a minimum square footage you look for in a location that's ideal for you?
You know what? Depends on a deal basis in the area.
Gotcha. Just because, like, I have a partner of mine selling 2 lots, total of 100 and I believe 130,000 feet worth of warehouse flex in Upper Freehold. I mean, it's it's a good price for that kind of property. But I don't know if that's something you'd even take a look at or in that location.
You know what? Not right now. Maybe.
Okay. Yeah. Why don't I do this? Obviously, it sounds like you're busy. Why don't I just grab your email and then I can send you a couple options and you let me know what works for you. Yep. Great. Awesome. Akash, enjoy the weekend and we'll be in touch. Thanks. Yep, you got it. Bye. All right. Mute. Give me 1 minute. So, by the way, as soon as somebody says they're not looking to sell, it's perfectly fine. You can either go one more step further on the possibly looking to sell part, or you can immediately flip it into buyer conversation. Depends on the property size and what it is, right? I noticed that this was a huge redevelopment property, or a huge development deal. So I was like, oh, okay, well, they'll probably consider, buying more development. So that's why I immediately flipped it over. But, it doesn't always work perfectly like that, where like they're also a big developer. So no, you kind of just got to play around with it. There's not a perfect science to it. Give me 1 second, guys. Just taking down his info. Okay, developer looking for flex space in North and Central NJ. Yep. On the next, let's keep it going. If you guys have any more questions, keep dropping in the chat. I appreciate you guys watching, tuning in. Means the world to me. Means the world. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a follow-up call real quick. Let's see if this works out. Give me a second. I have 2 follow-up calls I wanted to make today, specifically for this stream. Let's see if either one, or actually 3. Let's see if any one of them pick up the phone.
You have reached out.
All right. Well, that one didn't answer the phone. Let's call the other 2. In the meantime, Amani here. Have you pre-built those touches in your CRM, and how do I design those? Yes. So 80+% of them are in our CRM automatically done. It does take a day. You take a couple nights, right? Just design them all exactly what you want to be done, what you want it to be, what you want it to have it say. You do all your automated texts or automated emails, ringless voicemails, whatever you want to have. You do it once, it's already set up. So we have that already built out for our CRM systems and our leads. It works for us. You can customize it however you want. You just find a CRM system that allows to do that. I mean, there's a lot of residential CRMs that allow you to do that. We use a bunch of residential CRMs, all for different things, because we can't seem to find one CRM that really does it all perfectly. That's just what works for us. And yeah, let's see if I can get this next guy on the phone. So I've dialed for an hour, and I have 2 great buyer leads, and I have a good seller lead. I mean, he wants a little bit too much money, but we'll see what we can do. All right.
Your call.
We got 2 no answers. That's fun. All right, let's give this third guy a call. Did not mean to click on this. All right. All right, hold on one second. Let me get this lead real fast. Zoe, quiet. There's so much noise outside. Zoe's going nuts. She is going nuts. She's like, what is going on out there? She's just trying to protect me, people. It's okay. Right? Hey. You wonder what's out there? Oh, it's too funny. And Amani, I'll answer your next question in 1 second. Gotta love when no one answers your follow-up calls, but you just keep doing them anyways, right? All right.
Please leave your message.
All right, we're 0 for 3 on follow-up calls. All right, that means that we're going to get back to cold calling. All right, Amani, let's see what you got. What's your follow-up strategy for buyers? Okay, great. So great question. For buyers, we like to put them on automatic campaigns for all of our new deals. So they're going to get a weekly update, or I think we actually do 2 emails now every week. Well, with all of our deals, right? So all of our off-market opportunities that sellers have agreed and signed off to allow us to market the properties, they'll be on a drip, right? So like they're going to get those types of properties where, hey, we got this off, this is what product we have. Let me know if you're interested. Okay. So that's going to be a main thing, is going to have them on the email blast for all of the properties we have available. Now, that's 1. And 2, the like my best buyers, which I have like 3 main guys that I do like 80% of my business with, those guys I speak to on a daily basis. They're like my brothers, right? They're great friends of mine. It's like they're like family to me. We chat all the time. We chat several times a day about all the deals that we got going on, right? So if I'm prospecting, right, let's just say, as an example, let's just say that the deal I got just before here was a really good deal. Okay, let's say it was a great deal. And I would immediately, is this one of those leads? No, it is not. It's not one of the leads I was calling. I don't answer any phone calls unless it's a follow-up call calling me back. So it was the only time I'll answer a phone call. So let's just say that the lead that I called today was a really, really good lead. Okay. After my calling session, not right away, unless it's like an unbelievably good deal. All right. Let's just say it's a great lead. Then I'm like, all right, I'm pausing my dialer and I'm going to call my partner, one of my investment partners right away. We'll underwrite the deal together. Yeah, hi, I'm sorry. I was looking for the property owner on Springtown Road in Phillipsburg. How you doing? Great. My name is Henry. I run a small investment office locally, and we're looking to move some money for tax purposes. I was curious if you'd be totally against selling the property.
It's not really ready for the summer, so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, put a couple things on that. But
Nice.
what are you really looking for?
I mean, we're just longer term investors. We look to just place a tenant and hold it for long term. So I don't know if you're buying it for your own occupancy purposes, but
just an investor, probably a lot like yours. But you said for a tenant, so if you have someone who's looking out in that area and you want to try and buy it.
Sometimes, yeah, I mean, like in this case, probably. I mean, I have a couple tenants in mind. You know, a lot of individuals that we do a lot of business with. We try to find space for them that works perfectly, and we just buy the buildings.
Right.
So, I mean, I mean, I guess you just bought this one recently, so I don't want to, you know, try to, you know, I don't know how much more I could pay than what you just paid recently, but you know, did you do any work to it recently?
Yeah. No, we're just getting started on that. It came along with a larger property that we could focus all our attention on. But I probably do the same thing you do. You know, try to turn spaces over, get leases renewed, and make improvements. So we've literally done nothing since we bought it. But we bought it right, so you know it's worth being patient, letting the leases expire, and you know, getting the thing cleaned up, and you know, more for like a traditional investor rather than a working investor.
Sure, sure. I mean, what was the bigger property that you bought as well?
There was some industrial land and the buildings like around the corner, a quarter of a mile from there. There's about 65,000 feet of space and 30 acres. So we're in the process of getting that rezoned for redevelopment and do something there. But
Nice.
it'll be a slow roll because that community it's pretty far out there. So it's gotta wait for this economy to get a little better before you start anything new out there.
I definitely get that. I mean, do you have anything that you might consider selling at this time? I mean, obviously, it sounds like you're in the same business. So, is there anything that you're on the tail end of turning over that you might consider just hearing an offer and moving some capital?
Yeah, I get it. Typically, I'm a holder. I have one piece that's for sale, but it's super specialized pharmaceutical property, and I've got some action on that. It's really a user building. I mean, the only reason I'm thinking about selling it is because it's so complicated. Stuff you return out every time some little thing goes wrong. So it's better for a user. So, other than that, I really don't sell anything. So I'm probably not a great resource.
Yeah. I mean, what's the address of that building? Maybe I can help you out.
Yeah, it's 43 West Street in East Hanover. If you do it on LoopNet or whatever, you'll see Blauenberg has the listing. We finally I was asking $14 million for it, which was a big number, but just finally got north of $10 million, and starting to dial itself in pretty good. But take a look at the brochure if you think it's something that you might have a tenant or you might want to take a shot at owning. It's a great town, great property, just super specialized. So.
Gotcha. Yeah, I will. I'll take a look and see what I can do. But in the meantime, I'll see if anything else makes sense.
Yeah, this is my cell phone. So shoot me a copy of your business card or whatever you got, your contact info.
Sure.
And if I think of something else, I'll let you know. How's that?
Awesome. Cool. What was your first name, by the way?
Roy.
Roy. My name is Henry.
Roy.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah.
Well, we're Commerce Park Investors. Commerce Park Investors NJ is our website. But loop that 43 West in East Hanover, and that'll give you something that's up on the board right now.
Cool. All right. Well, look, I'll shoot you a text of my info, and we'll keep in touch. Maybe do something, maybe not, but at least this way, you never know.
Yeah, sure. No sweat. Sounds good. All right.
Thanks, Roy. Have a good one. Take care. Bye. I mean, listen, guys. I mean, this is the game, right? Like, I don't know if if any of these deals are going to make sense to us, maybe, but you never know, right? I mean, like, this is why you keep in touch with people, and eventually, if he has one property you might want to sell, maybe I'll get a phone call versus a broker, right? And he gives me an opportunity to possibly buy it and make some money. Who knows? But this is what it's all about. It's the connections of the people that you're calling. So hold on one second here. Owns a number of industrial/mixed properties. Keep in touch. Yeah, the property he has available right now is just such a crazy wonky property. Hey, Zoe, it's okay. Here. She's so funny. There's somebody walking around outside there. 1 second here. All right, so Zoe, it's okay. You can come here. Good girl. Good girl. All right, hold on. I'm just going to click next. And here we go. let's get back into it. All right. So a couple questions from you guys. By the way, if you guys enjoy the content, please give this a thumbs up. We really do appreciate it very, very much. If you guys are also new to the channel, make sure you go in the description down below. Check out our free script book where you know exactly what to say, how to say it. Just for about any asset class, it's in the description down below. It's absolutely free. Check it out. And also, we do have a business workshop, business planning and goal setting workshop coming out December 13th, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. It's going to be an awesome, awesome session. Free virtual tickets. Check it out. Love to have you guys on there. All right, so dive into some other questions. Hello? Yeah, hi, I'm sorry. I was looking for the property owner of the building on East Somerset Street in Raritan. Wrong number. All right, no worries. Have a great day. Thanks. Okay. For those sellers that have agreed to sell the deal, are you locking them up in an offer to purchase, or are you getting them to sign a single party listing, then sending out to buyers? Yeah, so we get them to sign exclusives most of the time. That's the situation.
Page 4.
Right, so it's just easier to do it that way. If you get them signed an exclusive, or it's one or the other, right? I mean, like, we do have to get the permission of the seller to market the property. Danny, how many hours do you recommend prospecting a day? If you're a newer agent, I recommend at least minimum 4 hours a day, minimum. If you're a brand new agent, maybe closer to 6, but minimum 4 hours. As you grow in your business, you could probably spend less and less time doing outbound prospecting. I personally am between 2 and 3 hours a day. Okay. That's my minimum standard, 2 to 3 hours a day, depending on my meetings, but I try to do 2 to 3 hours a day every day. And I try to err on the side of 3 versus 2. So if you're brand new, I'd probably say 6.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Right, just because you got to build a pipeline, right? And by the way, I mean, by the way, prospecting is a lifestyle. It's not it's not like a thing that you do every once in a while. It's a lifestyle. I do it every single day. I hope that helps. What virtual business card do I recommend? What are key info to put on the name of the card? So I don't have business cards. I don't use business cards. I think it's silly. That's just my personal opinion, right? So I don't use business cards. So when somebody says, send me your business card or whatever, I'm like, listen, like, what's your cell phone and what's your email? Because I want to control that, right? So, you know, my biggest philosophy is, hello?
Yes, hello.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was looking for the property owner of the building on Westwood Avenue in Westwood.
The property owner of a building in Westwood Avenue in Westwood?
Yes. So I'm guessing I might have the wrong number.
Yeah, I don't know which building you mean. There's a lot of them.
Building 269.
I don't even know, and my name is listed.
Again, I got this contact. This is the number that I have from the property records. Now, again, I probably have the wrong number, and I apologize for that.
Oh, no. I'm just curious. I get a lot of phone calls.
No, it's all good. Well, listen, I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
Yep, bye. It's okay. We're going to move on. But yeah, so I don't really use a business card, right? So like, it's just, I want their cell phone number and I want their email. I want to be able to control, the information back and forth, right? Like, so I don't have a business card. I haven't had a business card for years. If you want to contact me, or if you want information from me, give me your cell phone so I can control the conversation. So I'll send them a text message. I'll send them, you know, an email. Like, I want to control that, but most people, like, I'm just not a business card person. Just because, like, you know, think about it like this. Imagine being out, right? Imagine being out at a networking event. You're like, oh, hi, I'm Henry. Here's my card, right? Like, you know, here's my card. And it's like, okay, now I'm giving all the power to that person to contact me again, right? It's like, I want their information, not the other way around. So like,
sorry, there is no one available.
So what I'd recommend is when you're out at those networking events, Zoe, this dog is crazy. So what you're doing here
has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is
this multitasking, by the way, is pretty impressive. I hope you guys understand what I'm doing here. Okay. So I want you to see it like this. If you're at a networking event, okay, and you're having a great conversation, you gotta be like, listen, I actually just gave out my last business card. Let me get your cell phone number. Let me write it down, and then I'll shoot you a text message. So you get their information, all their contact info. Hello?
Please leave your message for.
So you get all their contact information, and then if you happen to have a business card, then you can give it to them afterwards. But like, get their information first. That's the important part. Okay, we're gonna keep it going. There is a 3-year-old screaming outside my door.
The water contractor.
Yeah, hi, I'm sorry. I was looking for the property owner of the building on 9th Avenue in Runnymede.
No.
Sorry about that. Wrong number. My apologies. And delete the number. On to the next. Just appreciate you guys tuning in, following the journey. Hope you guys had a fantastic Thanksgiving yesterday with your loved ones, your friends, your family, the people you care about. Hope you had a great time. Again, in the comment section down below, if there's any other content you'd like to see, make sure you guys let me know about it, because we're always about trying to improve and seeing out what other type of content we can work on. Love to be able to support you guys and give away all the free content I can. To try to support you guys and making more money in the commercial real estate space. You guys have any great deals? Hello?
Hello, you're Fred Durso with Ice Function.
If you guys have any great deals that you guys need support on helping you close them, send me the deal to info@henryeisenstein.com. We'll check it out, see how good of a deal it really is, be able to support you where we can. Other than that, guys, we're going to keep it going. We got another 45 minutes or so of dialing. We're going to keep it going. I might have another couple follow-up calls that I'm going to try to get done today. But we'll try to sprinkle it in there where we can. So again, if you guys have any great, any questions, you can put in the description down below. We have a business planning and goal setting workshop, 100% free for virtual tickets. Love to have you on there. It's December 13th, 6:30 p.m. EST. Love to have you tune in. Thank you for asking the questions. Thank you for being active. Hello?
The number you have dialed is not in service.
Not in service. We love it. By the way, we delete the numbers out of Mojo. Delete the numbers. If you have a bad number, delete them, because that way you can call the list again, right? Because so many people are just like, oh, it's not a good number next. And then you don't delete the number, and then you call it again, and you call it again. And you're like, why is there, I'm not getting anybody on the phone. But this is why you delete the numbers. A lot easier. Let's see here. Let's see what else. Let's see what other magic we can make happen. So today, so far, we spoke to one.
You've reached the voicemail of Erica Haynes.
So we got one great buyer who's looking 300,000 square feet worth of warehouse. We got one seller of a building that's 30,000 square feet. We have a developer lead that we got today that's looking for flex space in Central and North Jersey. And then we spoke to a guy who owns a couple dozen properties, all mostly industrial, who's constantly looking for more product. So it'll be another great buyer.
Hello, we are not
Keep
available.
it going. See what other magic we can make happen. I'd like to see an in-depth video of my follow-up systems. Okay, you got it, Amani. We'll do way more content on follow-up. I can definitely try to do that. Try to see what I can think of when it comes to filming it, because the content piece of it's a little bit different. But yeah, I can try to go in depth on that. And whatever support I can give you, I'll try to give it to you. Hello?
Please leave your message for 8.
I have a couple ideas for the follow-up stuff, so that'll be fun. I'll get that out. Hopefully, I'll try to get that recorded in the next week or so, and then we'll have it out in the next coming weeks. Black Friday. What should guys in the comment section down below? What are you guys buying today on Black Friday? What are you buying today? On the day of savings, what are we buying? I want to know. What should I buy today? What should I buy? And I'm obviously going to negotiate for even better prices, but
Continue.
because I'm Mr. Negotiator. What are you guys buying today? We buying phones? We buying cars today? TVs, electronics? What? Furniture? What are you guys buying today on Black Friday? There is it's amazing how much noise is happening outside the door. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was looking for the property owner of the building on Marlton Pike East in Cherry Hill.
I don't know what you're talking about. You got the wrong number.
Sounds like I got the wrong number. No worries. Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
Thanks. Bye-bye. See, some people are pretty kind about it, and then I delete his number. 3 TVs. Nice, John. Nice. Love it. Henry's coaching program. Love it. We do have Black Friday specials today, so make sure you reach out. But fortunes in the follow-up here. I'm going to put this up here. Fortunes in the follow-up. You also, how are you underwriting deals without seeing them? Do I have a template contract you used in order to get with certain contingencies? Yeah. So we have a let's break this down one piece by piece. So how do I underwrite properties without seeing them? Thank you for this question. I appreciate this a lot. I think that one thing that's incredibly important is that I've underwritten thousands of properties. Okay. So the state of New Jersey, I know like the back of my hand. Okay. I'm very familiar with again, and we only focus on industrial, retail, and multifamily, which I know so like I have a very high level of expertise in these asset classes. So when I'm speaking to somebody over the phone and I have a very good understanding or pretty damn good understanding of just about, call it like 90+% of the state of New Jersey, I know very, very, very well. Okay. Even to like different streets, right? Like I know, like as long as I can look on Google Maps and get a good feel for it, I can pretty much do most of it remote where like I don't need to see the property. I know within a pretty small margin of error what the valuation of the property should be based on a price per square foot for retail and industrial and based on a price per unit basis for multifamily. So that's what I'm going off of. I'm going off of pretty rough numbers of like, okay, well, I know hypothetically this guy who's got a 30,000 square foot warehouse in New Jersey, this guy is specifically, he said he wants 200 a foot. 200 a foot is market value, right? Like that's what market is, right? Market's probably somewhere between like 180 and 200. I can't pay market, right? I want to pay substantially below market, but I know it's market's 180 to 200 a foot. He even said it on the phone, right? So I know I need to get it below that number. So on the phone, I'm like, okay, well, that market is between 180 and 200. He even said 200 on the phone. I'm like, okay, I clearly need to be getting it closer to the 150, 140 range a foot, which is why I made an offer of $4 million. It's a 30,000 square foot building, 133, right? 133 or 134 a foot, which would be a great price, is $4 million, right? Then I offered him $4.5 million, which is $150 a foot, right? Which is probably about as much money as I can possibly pay for that building because I know it can probably sell it for like $155 a foot, $160 a foot, $165 a foot, right? And it would still be a good deal for the next person because that's my goal, right? I have to buy cheap intrinsic values where the next person that I'd be selling it to, right, is still getting a good deal, right? So that's I need to know those intricacies all over the state of New Jersey. Now, obviously, it's taken me a long time to get to this point, but I've underwritten so many deals. I have so many reps, right, of practice that, I have a pretty good understanding of the entire state of Jersey. I'm starting to do that with Florida. I'm getting my reps in and trying to learn the state of Florida, right? Like I just moved down to South Beach, so I'm doing the same thing, right? But that's how I do that. And then
Forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Hold on. Next part of it. Do I have a template contract I use for certain contingencies? So I have a templated letter of intent that I use quite frequently. So that templated letter of intent is a one-pager. Okay, it is not a I have a much longer form one, which I think is 3 or 4 pages, but I have a one-page LOI that we use for our first offer every time. Doesn't matter how big the property is, but we use a one-pager, and it literally just has buyer and seller name, property address, has the purchase price. It then has the amount of commission. It has the deposit amount, and then it has the terms. And in the terms, it will always say contingent upon structural, environmental, and mechanical issues, okay, or inspections. Sorry, contingent upon structural, environmental, and mechanical inspections. Contingent upon financial review, financial and lease review.
That's solicitation. If you are
contingent on financial and lease review. Okay. Then it says contingent on 45-day due diligence. Below that, it says 45-day due diligence, 45-day close. So that is a very typical contract. And obviously, the bigger the property is, the more tenants the property has. We'll do 60-day due diligence or 90-day due diligence.
Service expert. Press 1.
So we'll start with that, right? We'll start with, an extent. Jeez. Yeah, we'll start with a longer due diligence time, right? This allows us to at least we'll start with longer due diligence. And if they come back to us and say, like, we won't do 90 days due diligence, we'll do 30 days due diligence. Okay, fine. We won't do 30, but we'll do 45, right? It gives us some wiggle room But that's typically where we start off. Great question. We got John's getting 3 TVs so far. Love that, John. Amani's talking about buying the coaching program. Again, we do have awesome Black Friday specials, so make sure you reach out to us today. We have amazing Black Friday specials. Other than that, guys, we're going to keep cold calling for the next 35 minutes. We're going to see what kind of leads we can get. We already got a couple great leads today. This is why we call. Guys, it's the day after Thanksgiving, and there's a lot of people who are just not making phone calls today, and that's okay. Listen, if you don't want to make a lot of money in 2024, I understand. Right? I kind of don't understand, but, do your thing. Hello?
Please leave your message for.
But I'm in the mindset of I want to make a lot of money in 2024, right? I want 2024. By the way, give a, in the text chat down below, right? Say the word yes, right? Or me, right? I don't care what you want to say, but write in the chat a thumbs up. Yes, if you want to make a ton of money, have 2024 be the best year of your life. Put that in the chat box. Hello?
At the tone, please record.
All right, I'm going to put the word yes, right? Yes, I want to have 2024 be the best year yet for me, right? 2024, I want to make 20 million, right? That's my number, 20 mil, right? I've been writing it on my post-its every single freaking day, 20 million bucks, $2 million a month, right? I just round up on the monthly. Obviously, I know that 20 million divided by 12 is not $2 million, it's $1.6667 million, right? I know that. I've done the math 100 times. Let's go, John. Let's go, Amani. I love it. Right? Absolutely. Let's make a lot of money in 2024. And again, that's what the business planning workshop is for. Business planning, goal setting. I want to show you guys how, look, if you want to make a lot of money, hello?
Thank you for calling the Cangelo's Agency and Business Service Agent.
Right? If you want to make a lot of money next year, I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay? And by the way, it starts with setting the goal, setting the intention for the year, right? We're going to come up with a one word for your year. We're going to give it a theme, right? This way you guys have, I want to put you in the right mindset to achieve. Right? Because the cool part about let's just talk about $20 million a year, right? If you do the math, which is pretty cool, okay? If you do the math on $20 million, I want to make $20 million, not sell $20 million worth of real estate. I'm saying I want to make $20 million in income, okay? So in order to do that, right, if an average commission check, hello?
Hello, we are not available.
Not available, okay. I want to show you. To make $20 million a year in commercial real estate, I want to break down the numbers for you, okay? If you take 20 million bucks on a calculator, 20 million, okay, $20 million, divide that by 12 months. That means it's 1.6667. Okay. Love it, Scotty. Love it, Amani. Love it, John. Thank you. Right. I'm showing you here, right, to do the math. So I need to make $1.6667 million per month. Okay. Now, if my average commission check is $150,000, okay, I need to do 11 and a half deals, right? Call it 12 deals. So if I do 12 deals a month, at $150,000 in commissions, which, by the way, 150 grand divided by 5%, very average commission, okay, is a $3 million deal, okay? So that means in order to make $20 million, love it. I got, I'm going to put a bunch of these up. We got Carlton Property saying yes to making more money 2024. We got Scotty. We got Amani. We got John. If you guys want to make a lot of money in 2024, make sure you put in the comment section down below, yes, let's make some money next year. So I'm breaking it down for 20 million bucks, guys. So that means I need to sell 12 $3 million properties at 5% commission. Okay. Now, by the way, 150 grand divided by 6% commission. If you can make 6%, that's only $2.5 million bucks, right? So I got to sell 12 $2.5 million deals, right? Now that's only that's only, that's if I had to sell 12 properties. Okay. And if my average commission check was only 150 grand, you can make more money per deal, right? I'm just trying to give really rough averages for myself. So to make 20 million bucks, I got to do 12 sales a month at $3 million. That's it, right? So it's like 3 million bucks, right? Times 12. I have to do $36 million in production a month. Okay. So 36 million a month times 12 is 430 million in production a year. Now that's at 5%. Okay. So if I want to make 20 million bucks.
Legal assistance for personal injury, auto accident, DUI.
All right. We're keeping going here. So 432 divide by or times 5%, right, is 21 million, right? So I'm running some, it's round numbers. Okay. But you get my point. So it's like that. This is what I'm trying to show you guys, right? It's like you guys can make any amount of money you desire. You just got to do your math, right? You got to do the math. So it's like, I want to make $20 million next year. What's my math? Okay. Well, I got to sell $36 million worth of properties every month. Okay. At 5% commission average. Now, some deals might be bigger.
Forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to
right? Like we're working on some very, very big deals right now. And some of those deals I'm making 6%. And then some of those deals though, I'm only making 4%, 3%, right? So it is what it is. So like just the law of averages. This is why you have to, keep track of your numbers. It's very, very important. Which by the way, I'm going to be giving away my trackers in order to really track your metrics each and every single week and every month. So there's 2 different trackers you need. You got a monthly tracker and a weekly tracker. So you guys are really going to enjoy that. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm sorry. I was looking for the property owner of the building on 2nd Street in Jersey City. And she hung up on me. It's all good. So, give me a minute. I need some water. We're cranking today. We're cranking. So any number you want to achieve, guys, like any number you want to make is super achievable. You just got to do the math. Okay. And then you got to, number one, you got to believe it's possible. And then number two, and then number next is that you actually have to have a map to achieve it, right? Like, okay, well, anybody can write down 20 million bucks and know that like after they do the math, and like, oh, I got to sell 12 properties and sell 36 to $40 million a month with a property at 5% commission. Then you got to do it, right? It's like, how do I actually do that? Right? It's like, okay, well, one thing is like, okay, how many calls do I have to make?
You may dial your party's extension at any time.
Right? We break it down for you. How many calls do you actually have to make in order to make $20 million, right? If you knew exactly how many calls you had to make $20 million, would you make that amount of calls? Would you do it? How badly do you want to make 20 mil? Some of you might stop at 4. Hello? Yeah, hi, I'm sorry. I was looking for the property owner of the building on Willow Avenue in Hoboken. Yeah, my name is Henry. My name is Henry. I'm a local investor in town, and I was calling for the building owner of the property on Willow Avenue in Hoboken.
What happened with that? Yeah.
I mean, nothing
No,
happened.
I'm not selling.
You're not selling. Okay. I mean, do you have any other? I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place, my friend. I'm going through a 1031 exchange and trying to buy another multifamily locally. Do you happen to have any other properties you might consider selling?
No. That's the one area. No, we're not selling that. No.
Got it. Okay. No worries, my friend. Hope
Right
you enjoy
here.
the weekend.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Amani's asking, how many calls is it to make $20 million? Well, let me show you. Okay. So let's just say that on average, if you have 50 conversations a day, okay, 50 conversations a day, obviously you have to be prospecting the right one. Great. That's awesome, Cassidy. I'm going to post that up here. That's awesome, Cassidy. Happy for you. Good for you. If you need any support, you know how to reach us. Hope this content's helping. Hello? I'm sorry, I was looking for the property owner of the building on Washington Street in Hoboken. Okay, nobody home. Okay, let's keep going. So I'm going to show you. If you guys want to know how many calls it takes to make $20 million, let's do the math. Okay, let's just say 50 conversations equals 5 leads. Okay, so 10% to leads, and then 10% to let's say 2% to contract. Okay, of leads. Okay, so if we want to do 104.
Forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not.
One sec. Let's do the math. Okay. Let's say 144 transactions is 2% of what? 7,200 leads. Okay. And then divide that by 0.1. That means I have to have 72,000 conversations. Okay. To sell 144 properties. Okay. Now that's being conservative. Okay. So let's just say it's even 100,000 conversations. I mean, this is the exact numbers, but like, that's for quick numbers of what our numbers are, but I'm going to do it off of, let's do it off 100,000 conversations, 100,000 conversations a year, divide by 12 months. That means we have to have 8,330, let's say 10,000 conversations a month. Okay. 10,000 conversations a month divided by 20 days. That means every day we have to have 500 conversations. That's not calls. Okay. Conversations. You have to be speaking with 500 people a day, like actual owners. Okay. But here's the thing. You might not be able to do that on your own, but how big of a team do you need to build in order to have 500 actual conversations every day? Well, if every person can have 50 conversations, that means you need 10 salespeople, right? So it's like, it does not have to be that complicated, right? So with 10 salespeople, each having 50 conversations, that's actually 50 legit. Yeah, hi, I'm sorry. I was looking for the, I'm looking for the property owner of the building on Washington Street in Hoboken.
No, wrong number.
Sorry about that. Have a great day. So, I mean, this is to really show you guys, like, it doesn't have to be complicated, but I also have to then teach these 10 people to have great conversations. I mean, that obviously, the cool part is that that includes me, right? So it's like, it's not going to be super difficult, but I also have to then train 10 plus salespeople to speak like me, right? I mean, that's my job, right? I've a much bigger team than 10 people right now, so I know I can achieve these numbers. Now, that's only if we do 150,000 on average commission check, right? Like now, if I can get each one of these sales guys to do a little bit different of a sales price, right? We're targeting a little bit higher of a sales price. Like instead of 3 million, we can start targeting 5 million at 5%. Now the commission averages go up, right? Now, again, I have to still average 5%, so we have to still get good deals, but this is what I'm trying to say on average. Yeah, hi, my name is Henry. I was calling for the property owner of Mount Pleasant Avenue in Livingston. Is this the right person? Right. Guess not. All right, we're moving on. Right, so it's like,
Hello.
yeah, hi, I'm looking for the property owner of Washington Street in Hoboken.
No.
No, wrong number. Thanks.
Wrong number.
No worries. We're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep it going. So it's like, think about this. Like, would you guys spend your time making 500 conversations a day if you guys knew that it would make you $20 million? Would you do that? Would you do the work? Right? It's like Matt is like, the crazy part is that once you know the math, once you know the exact roadmap to achieve the numbers, it's actually not that complicated, right? You just got to know your numbers. So anyways, let's see what else we can do. What's up, honey? What do you need here? Oh, you need a harness? All right. Go enjoy. Anyways, we're going to keep it going for just about another 25 minutes. Appreciate you guys tuning in. What other questions do we guys got? Like, that's the importance of doing the math, right? Like once you know the math, it's like, oh, okay, like I can do that. It makes it actually attainable. 500 conversations a day, even if it was 1,000 conversations a day. Would you have 1,000 conversations a day, knowing that if you did it, you'd probably make somewhere between 10. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hi, I'm looking for the property owner of the building on Cranberry Road in East Brunswick.
That's the wrong number.
Wrong number, no problem. Sorry about that. Have a great day. All right, we're going to keep it going. 1 second.
Been forwarded to voicemail.
All right, let's keep it going. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We come to you live each and every single Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, to show you guys how to make commercial real estate cold calls, to show you that it is not only possible, but if you know what to say, you can make a lot of money doing it. So make sure you go in the description down below. Check out my free script book. It's absolutely free. No strings attached, no nothing. But it's exactly what I say. It's exactly what I say on these cold calls. So if you're wondering how to have the same scripting. Anyways, I have one of my, hello?
Please leave your message for.
I have a client today that I'm trying to finalize, and they're all texting me saying like, hey, like I need you guys to do this, this, and this. They're like, I need you to call me quickly, ASAP, immediately. I'm like, guys, I'm doing something that's more important than a closing right now. I'm live streaming with my fans, with my people. They're just all texting me going crazy. It's like, what do you have, another podcast? You're so funny. I love my people. I love my people. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate it. We're gonna cold call for another 20-ish minutes to see what we can make happen. We are gonna keep it going. We are gonna keep it going. 20 more minutes. Get a hold of Bob.
Hello?
Yeah, hi. I'm sorry. I was looking for the property owner of the building on Cranberry Road in East Brunswick.
No, that's not me.
Wrong number. No, my apologies. Have a good one. Sorry about that.
Have a good one.
Yep. Again, guys, we delete the number. We move on to the next number. Not a problem. Let's see what we can do. Let's try to make some magic happen. And respond to message that he authorized closing and wiring. Oh, hold on. They need to text the seller right now. Hold on. Let's see if I can do this real quick. Hey, title is trying to finalize wires. Let's see what we can do here. They are emailing you and need you to respond to Madison that you authorize closing. Okay. Let's keep it going. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Hope you guys like the live stream. Give it a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed this content. It really does help the algorithms. You know what's funny? Let me see something. Oh, Jesus, this is annoying. Okay, let's keep it going. All right, Roberto, how we doing? Where are you searching these numbers? I'm a realtor in Houston, Texas. Thank you for tuning in from Houston, Texas. We appreciate it. We get this from Reonomy and CoStar. Reonomy and CoStar. And by the way, we are working on an awesome partnership with Reonomy coming up. So we're going to be able to get our audience some discounted pricing on Reonomy. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hi. I'm sorry. I was looking for the property owner of the
Hello?
building on State Route 10 in Whippany.
You got the wrong number.
Sorry about that. Have a great day. Can delete the number and move on.
Please listen carefully because our options have changed.
Okay.
Thank you for calling.
We're going to keep it going. Again, if you guys are enjoying this content, please make sure that you give this a thumbs up. We really appreciate this. It really helps the algorithm on YouTube and Facebook as well. So it really helps us get it out there more. So if you can give this a thumbs up, we really appreciate that. Hello?
This is Catherine. How can I help you?
Hey, Catherine. My name is Henry.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes. My name is Henry. I was calling for the property owner on North Main Street in Williamstown.
Okay. You were calling for what? I'm sorry.
I was looking for the property owner of the building on Main Street in Williamstown.
Okay. You need to talk to the owner. I can take your name and number and give him the message. He's not available now.
Yeah, sure. That's fine. So my name is Henry, Henry.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And I'll give you my business
Okay.
line, which is 908-216-6532.
Mm-hmm. And what's your last name, Henry?
Eisenstein, EIS.
Okay.
ENSTEIN.
And you're calling about a property on Main Street.
North Main Street in Williamstown, correct.
Okay. I'll give him the message.
You're the
okay?
best. Thank you. Have a great day.
You're welcome. You too. Bye-bye.
Yep, bye. Okay, Sonny's asking, what is the Reonomy discounted price for the group? I'm working on it right now. I don't have a finalized answer, but hopefully we're going to try to get a couple bucks off. So I don't know what the number is right now. I know that if anybody tries to go get Reonomy on your own, it's $400. So I'm working on trying to get it some type of discount, whether it's 5%, 10%, something like that. I'm trying to get some type of discount for my audience. So they're working with me. They're just trying to figure out what type of number they can agree to. So we'll see.
Hello, we are not available now.
And also, I'm pretty darn good negotiator. So I'm going to try to see how much I can negotiate off. So if they come back to me and say 5, I'm going to try to get it. I'm going to go back to 20. And I'm like, come on, we got to get a really good deal for my audience. Don't you want to grow? Come on. Right. So we're going to try to do our best. So anyways, we'll figure it out for y'all. We'll figure it out.
Please leave your message for.
We're going to keep it going. Another 15 minutes. Thank you guys for tuning in. It means the world to me to have you guys tuning in each and every single week. wonder if we'll ever, I'm going to keep going. I mean, we do this every single week. I don't care if it's, holidays, whatever. That does not matter. I'm going to show you, it doesn't, you can make calls all the time, anytime. Does not matter. You can make money on, if you know what to say on the phones, you can make money in commercial real estate at any age.
Sorry, the mailbox.
Anywhere, from anywhere, right? Like I do this remotely from Florida. Like I sell properties in New Jersey all the time, and I do it remotely from Florida, right? I mean, that's how simplistic this business can be. You just need to know what to say, how to get the numbers, and be consistent. Be consistent. I definitely need to get some more water. I've gone through 2 big water bottles. 2 big water bottles. I need more. Hello? Holy cow, fax machine. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Sorry for the audio. I did not bring my microphone. Did not bring my mic. So I got my mic back at home. I wish I should have brought it. I got a little lapel mic that I need to bring in, but this is through my laptop audio. Hope it's not terrible. Sal, here we go. Do you use LOIs in Florida or purchase and sale agreements? We always use LOIs first. Always use an LOI first. But I'm on the LOI. Like I am the purchaser on our LOIs. So like I am the buyer. Okay. So under the line item of buyer, you see my name. So we always like to use letters of intent first, and then we'll take it from a letter of intent. If they agree or whatever they come back to us at, right, we'll negotiate off of a letter of intent. But we typically will never use a purchase and sale agreement.
Thank you for calling, City.
Until they agree, right? Like once they agree to terms, and they can counter back. We're like, okay, well, what do you agree with? What do you not agree with, right? And then we'll start going through a purchase and sale agreement that way. But we always start with a letter of intent. We like to use letters of intent, by the way, because they're non-binding, right? Which is fantastic for us as the buyer. I can make an offer on any property, right? Like I am legally allowed to buy as much property as I want. So it's like, it's important for people to know. It's like, it is a great place for anybody to focus on when you're making offers.
Hello?
Yeah, hi, I'm looking for the property owner of the building on River Road in Titus.
Don't think he has the right number, Mike.
I got the wrong number. My apologies. Have a great day.
Sure.
On to the next. I like his accent. So we start with letters of intent. Any person, any one of you watching here today, legally can write up a letter of intent.
The person you're trying to reach is not available.
Cassidy, can I do more content on underwriting? 100% I can. So there's actually a couple videos. If you go on my channel, let me see if I can do this real fast for you. Property underwriting, commercial, let's say Henry. Okay, here you go. I have a couple. Hello?
Please leave your message for.
Of course, it's a voicemail. Okay, I have a couple videos here on underwriting commercial deals. One was posted a week ago, underwriting commercial real estate investments, 6 months ago. But I'll put up another one.
Forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach.
I can definitely do more. So yeah, on my YouTube channel, let's see if I can post some of these in the. 1 second, copy link. Hold on. Why does it do that? Yeah, copy link, Chris. All right, well, put that in there, and then I can do this one. Hold on.
The voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording.
I'm gonna keep going. You got it, Cassidy, no problem. So, and I definitely do more content on that. I think, and you just need to do some practice. Like, actually, sorry, let me take down that one. Put some videos in the chat, by the way. Not much you can do here, but at least to show you that if you go on the channel, you can check them out. But underwriting is important, right? Like the best way to get underwriting experience is by doing it, right? Like just do underwriting, start underwriting properties. Like, hey, how do I figure out the valuation of this property? Okay, well, you have to look at, what is the local market trading at? If it's multifamily, price per unit, and if it's retail, industrial, office, you're going to look at a price per square foot basis, right? So, and just know that like some people are coming to me and they're like, well, it's got an auto body shop. Well, it's a restaurant. Well, it's all these other things. It is separate from the business. Ignore the business, right? Like, so it's two separate entities. You have the business, right? They're operating there, right? And then you have the real estate. So like evaluate the real estate separately, right? Evaluating a business is a completely separate way of doing it. What's my favorite book on sales negotiation?
If you know your party's extent.
So I like How to Win Friends and Influence People. I think that's it's probably the best book you can possibly read in regards to communication. Never Split the Difference, I think, is a great book in regards to negotiating. I think that sales, I think you can, reading books by Grant Cardone, like The 10X Rule, I think that's a good one. Be Obsessed or Be Average, he's got a good one. I think you can read Ed Milet's book, The Power of One, or Power of One More. It's a great book. In regards to sales, what else could you read? I am also writing a book, hopefully, that will be published. I don't know if it'll be it definitely won't be published before the end of the year, but it will be within the next probably 6-ish months. Probably in the new year, we're going to get it done. I've been trying to get it done before the end of the year. It's not going to happen. Yeah, hi, I'm sorry. I was looking for the property owner of the building on Howard Boulevard in Ledgewood.
We don't own that anymore.
Got it. My apologies. Have a great day.
Okay.
Delete the number and move on. Here we go. Yeah, so those are probably the best books I can recommend. But anyways, my book's probably not going to be done. And I don't want to rush it. I'd rather it be great. I want it to be unbelievable. I want it to be the best commercial real estate book in the marketplace. Like, I want it to be the only book you ever need to read. Let's see here. I'm just texting my client because, again, we're trying to close. We are literally trying to close on a deal, but we'll see. We should have closed Monday, and we should have closed Tuesday, then we should have closed Wednesday, and then on Wednesday they were like rushing to close and getting everything done, and now they're like trying to close today. So whatever. We close when we close. It's not a big deal. Oh, there's a guy who's trying to call us back. You ready for this? Let's see if I can call this guy back. Let me just look up his phone number. He texted me. I'm looking up the phone number real fast. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Okay. Let's see what we can do here.
Hello?
Yeah, hey Don, it's Henry. Sorry, you just texted me back about the building. How you doing?
Yeah. What's my number?
Yeah, so my name is Henry. I'm calling the building on North Main Street in Williamstown. How you doing? Great. So I run a small investment office locally, and I was just calling to see if you'd be totally against selling the property.
I don't know what property you're talking about.
1030 North Main.
Oh, I haven't owned it for years.
Got it. Okay, I might have the wrong number. Do you happen to have any other commercial property you might be open to selling?
I am not. No.
No. All right, no worries at all. Have a great day, my friend. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Well, we tried. On to the next. Let's keep it going. And listen, today, what do we got?
3, 2, 3, 6, 3.
For dialing for the last hour and 55 minutes, we have 3 great buyer leads and a seller lead. Guys got the buyer leads. We have a guy who's looking for 300,000 square feet worth of warehouse, and a developer who's looking to build flex space. We have a guy who looks to buy industrial properties, small to large industrial properties all over the state, as long as the numbers make sense. And then we have a guy who's looking to sell a 30,000 square foot warehouse We made an offer for $4.5 million. It wasn't exactly thrilled with it, but listen, this is every day. Imagine you do this every single day. You're probably going to end up making some good money. So
Voice messaging system.
hope you guys are enjoying the content. We come to you live each and every single Friday to show you guys how commercial real estate cold calling can change your life. If you learn how to master the phones, learn how to master the art of communication. Again, our script book is down in the description down below. It's absolutely free. Check it out. Love for you guys to be able to go out and master the phones on your own. You guys, keep tuning into the content. We try to post all the great content we can.
We're not available at the moment, but if you leave a phone number, I'll try to get.
We're going to keep it going. Got another 5 minutes worth of cold calling to see what else we can make happen. If you guys have any more questions, you can put in the comment section down below.
Hello, you're not available now.
All right. How much more water we got?
We're calling is realtors. For sales trends.
Realtors. Okay, we're going to keep it going. Let's see what we can make happen in the next 5 minutes. I'd like to try to get one more lead and maybe one more offer made. I called. Let's see if I can call the, I'm going to do some quick follow-up.
Hi, you've reached non-immediate. I can't come to the phone right now, so please leave a message and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks.
Yeah, I've reached out.
All right, he didn't answer me again. I'm trying to make some of these follow-up calls, and he's not answering. But we're going to keep trying. All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Come on, guys. I'm knocking on wood. No, it's not wood. That's some wood. All right, found it. I was knocking on glass first. That doesn't work. All right, let's keep it going, people. So by the way, feedback so far and by the way, if you guys have any other, hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, hi, I'm sorry. I was looking for the property owner of the building on Bloomfield Avenue in Caldwell.
No.
Nope, wrong number. All right, thanks so much. All right, he hung up right away. Let's delete the numbers. We don't call him back and move on to the next. So far today, and if you guys have any other suggestions, please put in the comment section down below. We're going to do more content in regards to follow-up systems, and then we're also going to do more content in regards to underwriting. So those are the two things that we got so far. If you guys have any other content you'd love to see, make sure you put in the description down below. Also, we do have an event coming up December 13th. It's a virtual workshop. December 13th, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's business planning and goal setting for 2024.
It's your voicemail. The person you're trying to...
Love to have you guys tune in. It's going to be an awesome session. And you guys can get your tickets. I'm going to send the link here. Out, register. We also have, if you guys are in Miami Beach or local to Miami, we are selling in-person tickets as well, but it is free for virtual. So make sure you guys come and check it out. December 13th, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's business planning and goal setting. You guys will love it.
To an automatic voice message system. 6128503.
Of course. Let's see here. I can present. There we go. Let's see if it'll let. Here you go. This is just to show you guys. Here, it's a business planning and goal setting workshop. You guys can register for free. Look, again, if you go to the tickets here, you're going to see that there's free tickets available. The virtual is free, so you guys can get your own virtual free ticket December 13th, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have general admission for $47, and then VIP, which we're going out to get dinner afterwards. So if you guys love to tune in, you guys can tune in for free, or if you guys want to make it out to Miami, love to take care of you guys and have a fun time. But anyways, business planning, goal setting workshop in 2024, December 13th. You guys can register at any time. The link I just put in the comment section down below. And if you're more interested in getting more details, you can go to info@henryeisenstein.com. So you can check that out. All right, we're going to finish this up. All right, last thing we're going to do here today, it's at 12 o'clock. Guys, I appreciate you tuning in. It means the world to me to have you guys following along the journey. We're going to sign off today. We appreciate you very, very much. Thank you for tuning in live. We come to you live each and every single Friday to show you guys that if you guys master the art of communicating and scripting, commercial real can absolutely change your life. I appreciate you guys following the journey. Hope you had a fantastic Thanksgiving. Enjoy the weekend, and I'll see you guys in a week. Take care, everybody.